How do you do, my dudes? Welcome back to Completely Average Gaming. Welcome back to Voxel Tycoon. Today, hope we're having an absolutely awesome day. I am doing most magnificent myself, and I am excited for today's episode. You might notice our bank account down here at almost 17 mil, making about almost 1.2 per month. That's awesome. But we're gonna pretend like none of this exists, other than, you know, providing us a little bit of cash every now and again, because we're going to be expanding today. Not just one tile, not just two, or three. We're grabbing 4 tiles. We're grabbing that one, iron, copper, and we're grabbing this one, which is sand. And the beauty of these 3 is that they need coal, which we're also grabbing. And you know, 2 of these tiles require iron. These 2, awesome. You require wood, as do you, and you. Okay. We don't have any wood up here, so we'll have to ship that from a long ways away. Can I click it? There we go. You require wood as well, and iron plates, which are made from iron. Duh. But there's a big but here. We're gonna be leaving this hub right here behind, and we're gonna make another kind of hub in a different way, in a different style, and it's gonna happen probably in this area. General area. We'll clear out the lakes, drying them up. We ain't needing them anymore, and that's hopefully going to be awesome. There will be some cuts and clips in this one because you know, there will be a lot of loading, opening up these tiles. There will be a lot of possibly a lot of waiting around. We'll see. Time will tell. So yeah, I'll open tiles up, shall I? Alright, so I've opened up the tiles we were talking about, and I didn't know this before because, you know, you can only scroll so far over your unclaimed areas. But there's a lot of useful resources in the tiles around as well. Sand, coal, don't know. Stone, no. What is that? Whatever it is, probably useful. Probably find a use for it sometime. And then we got some more sand. Thought I saw something useful here too. Stone, there we go. That's stone. And then we got more copper and iron over there. What do we got up here? Some more sand. Beautiful. Would be nice with some trees somewhere here as well, but you know, I'll take it. I suppose we'll just have to ship things from different places. Now, the thing is that I didn't mention before is we're going to have huge trains up here. Double-headed all the way. We're going to have 2 different sizes of trains. We're not going to have all these sorts of random sizes that we got down here in the place we've forgotten now. We're going to have different sizes of trains. 2. One's going to be long, carrying raw resources, meaning from the from coal, from copper, iron, sand, whatever, and also intermediary resources. So say iron bars to where we make iron plates and iron gears. Is that what it's called? It looks like iron gears. Might be iron tools, I think it's called. And then we'll have shorter trains, about half the size, going out to the various different cities with the resources. One thing I noticed that was kind of shameful, if I may say so myself, is that the longest stations we can have is 250 meters. And 250 meters, that's not even wrong button. Dial it back, buddy. Wrong button again. Are you really gonna... Alright. So... the max size of a station is this one. It's 250 meters. That's not even 20 cars. And I have all intentions of shipping more than 20 cars at a time. Unfortunately, we can't fit it. Or I had all intentions. Unfortunately, we can't fit it on the biggest stations we can possibly build. So we'll have to go with whatever fits. I tried some stations out, and it turned out that some trains consists out, and I came to the conclusion that 13 was probably going to be the magic number, right? And now we're gonna have one height here, and we're gonna have another height going that way, because we're gonna have sort of an L-shaped hub, and that's gonna be exciting. And if you don't believe so, stick around. You'll see excitement all over the place. And you might be able to like gander why this is going to be so ridiculously expensive at this point, because, you know, we're not saving on anything. Everything is being done to the flippin' detail around. Right, so we'll want you do we want it even further away? We might actually want it even further away. Give me the that one. Yes. You. I'll go ahead and I'll make the scheme here, and I'll bring you guys back. Now, obviously, one thing that I didn't think about when I went ahead and I spent all my cash was that we can't possibly hope to deliver anything to these various different cities because we're currently out of money because I spent all of it on setting up the first kind of setup right here. Now, what's planned here is we'll have some trains coming in here. They'll be transporting raw resources like sand, iron, copper, that kind of jazz. Same thing here. This station right here is going to be purely coal. Nothing but. And we'll have... how do I paint this out? Let's try. Okay, so we'll even out the train here even more. And then we'll have all sorts of crazy level factories going on here. And they will produce everything we'll need for every single thinkable scenario. What more they will do is they will ship that finished product to this side and to this side so that we don't have to ship things from here in that direction. Anything going, let's call that east, shall we? This is east. Anything going east or west will be going from this station right here, headed that way or that way. Anything going north or south is going up there or down there. So that way we'll hopefully have less of sort of a mix-up of where things are going and where they're coming from. We'll see if it will work as intended or not, but that's the plan. And we'll have 2 tracks going north, we'll have 2 tracks going south, we'll have 2 tracks going east, that was east, and we'll have 2 tracks going west. The reason why we only went for a single station and 2 tracks for coal is it's going to be less resources, right? Because with iron, we'll have that shipped to a further processing facility where it will be made into iron plates and iron tools, and will also be shipped to cities like this one. And with that in mind, I'm thinking, all right, let's take the win while we can. I lost my train of thought, so I just had to come up with something. I completely lost it. Yeah, that's why we have more tracks over here and here as well. And when you think about it, you know, 2 tracks going that way, 2 tracks going that way, 2 tracks going south, north, south and north. It's kind of the same thing as here. This is only for deliveries. We're not shipping anything from here. It's only, you know, cargo coming in. We got about 2 mil more in the bank, so, you know, might as well get cracking on using that up, because we're going to be spending it quite ravishly. We got a coal mine up here, and it's going to be fine with just one little track about here somewhere. It's going to be really expensive. I did not think the cost of this through when I decided, you know what, we're going with it. But, you know, you live as long as you do, I suppose. And you might want to try to learn while you do it. Yeah, let's just, you know, dig that out. We're not doing tunnels up here because we can't do tunnel signalage like that. Okay, it's gonna go straight through the mountain there. Not a worry in the world. I suppose we'll put it on this side. Because we'll have warehouses and all sorts of things coming in there. Or we might want to think about having a kind of a central or centralized kind of a depot. Oh, hello. Not more than 1.7 mil. Give me a month and I'll afford it. But we're not getting that though. Let's extend that track. Does it look different? Kind of feel like it looks different. I added a couple mods to the game. Yeah, it looks different. It is different. Okay. And so are the tracks in here. Are they? Oh, great. Grand even. Oh, no. Depots. Are they all the same? No, you're a different kind of depot, aren't you? Oh, you should have looked at this before I put down all the flipping stations. Oh, you dork. Okay, get rid of, yup, I said yes. Get rid of it. Okay, give me a station again. How do I change? I don't know, but okay. You're still 250 meters. That's fine. And then we'll just fling you on there. That was the same flipping. No, you didn't. That was the same tracks as before. Come on. Wake up, buddy. Alright, there we go. Okay, that's the right station. That means we do have, like, do we have any trains for that? Or, no. The other one. That one, yes. I'm just gonna, you know, put it here-ish. There, okay. Accept that. Do we have any trains for that? Oh, really? Can we send a normal train on there? Play it. Hit play. Oh, we can. Alright, well, it looks nicer. So we'll at least ship that up here then. You, buddy, go to the depot. That one. And get yourself sold. Sold. There you go. Beautiful. Sell all. Yes. Get rid of the depot. Uh-huh. Excellent. Now, the reason why I wanted to get these tracks out of the way. Actually, we'll probably want to move them and use these two going on. All right, that second rail mod is gonna take some getting used to. It might just disappear at some point, unless I get used to it. Some point in the very distant future. All right, we'll just extend this a little bit further still. Thing is that we'll need a little bit more space in between these. Right. We don't. Maybe we don't. Actually, give me a research hub thingy. Research, you, buddy, come here. We'll probably invest in either steam or diesel. Pretty, you know, close to now. Steel bars. All right, so we need to research steel. Steel. 1020. Good. Because the reason why I'm waiting with the bridge is, and also the rails as a result, is I want to see whether or not the next kind of rail bridges will span so that we can fit this underneath it, or not. Time will tell. And we'll wait with doing anything more until we know for sure. All right, so we finally started researching the rail bridge 2. I set up a temporary, short, little, tiny amount of steel production. That's not going to last long. And we're also kind of sort of stealing from the rest of the network, so that might not be the way to go. But we're going that way for now, and right now it seems like it's fine. But it's a temporary measure. We're just doing it to research the rail thing. But I did not, like, I set this up, then I checked the price of it. And would you believe it? It's, well, you can see it now. It's 1.2k of your magnificent steel bars in order to research the damn thing. And that's just ridiculous. I mean, come on. Where is it? There it is. 1.2k. 1.7 mil and price tag? I mean, what? Give me a break, right? What is this crap? This pure bullshit. The question is, all right, so you're going forth Mac full. Okay, we could look into, you know, upgrading the amount of iron coming in here, and by extension, also flinging a couple extra of your smelting alloy thingies there. Do we have any iron nearby other than the one we're using up there? I think not, sir. Not a single iron bit in the world, apart from the stuff we're going to use for proper ironing. Ironing? Sure. Yeah, it's definitely ironing. Just not the way you might imagine. And it's kind of tight here, so if I fling another big train on this, I probably want to extend the station with another platform. I'm pretty sure we can fit that in this grand scheme of things. I would be wildly surprised, at least, if that was possible. We can see very easily and very clearly that all the resources we are shipping in here, except for coal, is just being pushed out faster than we can know what to do with it. Can you clear out before any other train arrives? Almost. I'll never figure this one out. It seems. All right. Well, at least you're leaving full. That's a good sign. You're emptying fully. Not surprised there. Ah, I didn't make it. All right. We're coming up on Rail 3, our newest and latest addition to the bridge family. Awesome. That's that done. Beautiful. Did I mention that I fixed this? The game crashed and I had to reload, and I don't believe I mentioned it, but this is how we fix it. Added another track to it, extended it, all things good. Changed the cording here a little so that we have 2 tracks coming in, 2 tracks going out, and we also had to extend this one, which is all done now. I also put out this temporary little steel production facility right here. We could even increase it if we so would desired. I think I might have mentioned that at least. Now, for the big finale, which is going to be the new bridges. What do they look like? How do they work? Are they as awesome as the ones we got? Let's just, quickly get rid of that one. I'm kind of decided. I've removed, I believe I've removed everything there is to remove when it comes to the, and there's the game crashing again, I would imagine. I removed everything there is to remove of that. I think. I'm going to try to save now because I forgot to save. This is the last save file, by the way, of when this happened. And yeah, that didn't work. So what happens now? Okay, it actually didn't care at all. Alright, regular rails then. We just have to accept that that's how it looks there now. Alright. Well, bridge it. And then we're going to change the bridge type to the arc type. Would you look at that, huh? Oh yeah. It's working. Just the way it's advertised by me. Alright, let's, I went a little overboard with this part. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do that. Did I hit it now? Yeah, I did. Nothing at all to worry about, buddy boy. Bridge it. Change the type. Arc type. Bridge. N. Yes. And then I screwed up at the end. Of course I do. Why aren't we finding this? Delete that. No? Okay. So something obviously isn't working entirely according to plan. But alright. I'll either figure this out on my own damn time or redo it, I suppose. Kind of the way this is leaning right now. Because I'm getting tired. This is in the middle of the night, by the way. Like, I usually don't record this late. But, this is taking a while. Waiting in between cuts. Awesome. See, that works. Like, why didn't the bridge, the first bridge, why doesn't that allow that kind of stuff? Looks so much better. Like, what? I've also kind of decided that I might want to do 4 tracks coming in on each end. But it's still a little bit up in the wind. So, yeah, we'll get back to that, which we'll touch base with that at a later date. Either when we'll need more tracks, or I decided to go from this side, or when we want more tracks, basically. Bridge, we're never using the other type again. That's the downside of this. Ah, and that was enough leeway. Can't delete the rail. Same issue as we got up here. I have no clue why that is, but I would imagine it might be one of the mods doing that, you know. Alright, bring it all the way up to there, yes. Then we'll bring it across. See, that looks very cramped. I don't want it looking that cramped. Alright, like that then. It's gonna be fine. Okay. And a little bit more forward. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Now you kind of see what I'm going for here, right? Nothing crossing each other other than, you know, up in the air, doing all kind of wonky stuff. Looking cool and all. But I think we're going to wrap it up there for today. Didn't get nearly as much done as I thought we were going to do. But that is what you get for spending probably about 20 mil or more by now in research and all the other things. And trains and what have you. It's been fun encountering a bug with some kind of rail system. I'm imagining it's the rail, and it's probably a mod, so it's not actually a game bug, it's a mod bug. I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, be sure to fling a massive like at it. I thank you so much for joining, and I've been Average. You've been awesome. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio!